Voila, I think it's better now. Hello, Speedy. Welcome, welcome, guys. Welcome, guys, to this flight and to be here today also with us. Buongiorno, buonasera a tutti, benvenuti ragazzuoli. We are in Tokyo Narita Airport, Romeo and Juliet Alpha Alpha for a community VFR flight. Then, if any one of you want to join us, just you can connect to Romeo and Juliet Alpha Alpha. Unfortunately, weather is bad and we have to use the clear skies at not real time because actually it's night, it's evening then night. We are on the West Zobo server. Mehdi Chanda, bonsoir, bienvenue. Et merci pour le bon courage, mais ça va être un vol tranquille aujourd'hui. If any one of you want to join us, guys, we are at Romeo and Juliet Alpha Alpha. And we'll be the West Europe server. That's correct, Lilo? We are in the West Europe. But, okay, I see Lilo now at my left. Perfectly. Try to take the position in front of him. Voila, a little backing up. Voila. Okay, I'm in front of him. Perfectly, perfectly. Then today will be just a little VFR flight, of course, to discover the beautiful scenery of Tokyo and landscape around. I remember we had the update directly offered by the Microsoft with Japan and China territory. And we are really curious. I'm sorry, guys, I'm so tired today. And we are really curious to see the landscape. It's first time in my life in this side of the world. Then it will be a special evening also for me. Then I will put you again the flight information. We will stay here 10-15 minutes more, waiting in case the other players coming. Donc Lilino eventualmente we wait a little bit, aspettiamo un goccino, eventualmente se arriva ancora qualcuno. Now our virtual airline actually are all in dove è sposto? Are all away. Oi. Some problem for the power on. Bravo Lillo. We can call the mechanic. And Tokyo. Any one of you know Tokyo or know this region? You've traveled around Tokyo or not in your life? Personally, for me, it's the first time in simulator and never flew or never visited in real life this side of the world. Lillo is also a Japanese fanboy. He loves the sushi. Me too, we love the sushi. Amaruk, ciao Flylillo, how are both of you doing? Ciao Amaruk, we are really fine and happy today. Yesterday we have answered to the question, an interview. We had an interview with Microsoft and expect our interview be published in the Microsoft website and Microsoft community, of course. Then we are really excited of this. This is a little spoiler. Then we are really, really proud. And then Amaruk, what do you do today? You are flying or you want to join us? We are in Tokyo for the community flight, Flylillo community flight, and if you want to join us, you are welcome, of course. I'm in front of Lilo. That moment you see me directly in front of him. I don't know if our friend Silvano is here. Vediamo un po' Silvano, Silvano. Sei arrivato Silvano? Ci sei? We don't know. Okay. We'll check the waiter at Juliet Alpha Alpha. We don't follow the real waiter because it's very, very bad. We have no the Victor Mike Charlie condition to do a VFR flight. Then we will fly in, of course, in clear skies and not in real time. Because if you see the weather is really bad. Ed, yes, ma non sono a casa. Ma mi fa piacere che ci sei, Silvano. Grande. Buongiorno, Ed. Will be a pleasure, but I've got family at home now, so can't fly 70. No problem, Ramaruk. You are with us. It's really appreciated. Thank you, really. Okay, we will wait the last 5 minutes. Thereafter, we will depart for this VFR Discover flight over Tokyo. Lilo will be the pilot in command, the chef for the formation. I try to follow him. I'm not sure, but I try to. Same time I do my startup procedure. Okay, me too. The pumps is on. No lights. Okay, then I put my joystick also here. Okay. Lilo, do you use the track, do you use the Pedracas, the AK? No, okay, then me too, I don't want to, I will don't. My pleasure, glad to be here. Thank you, Ramaruk, really. It's really appreciated. Do you think also to stream inside the Twitch, Ramaruk, in the future? Or do you prefer to stay directly only in YouTube? Okay, Lilo, I follow you. Allora, strobe, navigation, and landing lights is on. Ok, Lillo. Oops, I'm sorry. For now, I stay in YouTube because it's easier to manage, but maybe one day I try to multiple streaming and stream the same time on YouTube and Twitch. Yeah, with we see the Flight Simulator. We have much more Flight Simulator viewer in Twitch. If you do a live, I think in Twitch you will find much more people following the live. Because as we see, the YouTube is not so used by the Flight Simulator streamer. Aspetta Lilo che tolgo il viewer. Ok. Bello 152, prossimo si fa aerobatic, ti passo le note sulle figure, ricordatemelo. Ok Lillo, sì Lillo. Dani. Prossima volta facciamo, we organize a aerobatic flight. We try to organize aerobatic flight with Lillo. We will see. I think Lilo need to have some training before, but I think he's able without problem to do. Yeah, I guess because Twitch is very popular for gaming streaming. Yes, we think also the same. We are using Twitch and YouTube, but because our project. Oh, scusa Lilo, I'll cross you. I'm sorry. Okay, behind you, Lillo. Yeah, Twitch is a little bit much more used for gaming streaming, but YouTube was good to have a big library with all of your flight. Then I think to use both of the system are really good if you want to have also a backup of your flight during the time. If you want to do monetization, I think it's better if you have to use or Twitch or YouTube. Okay, I'm ready, Lilo. Anytime when you want. Behind you. I'm ready. My flaps are set for departure. Okay. Okay, Lillo, you is airborne, me two behind. Olay, today is a little bit different. The system used by Lilo is always 4 buttons, without any autopilot assistance. You have to control every time the aircraft and to correct every time the pitch and the bank of the angle. Then is a little bit much more hard, and Lilo need to work a little bit more on this type of flight. Yeah, what I like with YouTube is that you can store your video. That's exactly. On Twitch, I believe you need a very popular if you want your video to stay forever. I don't know if you have the possibility to have your video forever. I don't know this. I don't know if you need to be a partner. But if you use the Prime subscription of Amazon, the video will stay, I think, for 90 days, 3 months, if I'm not wrong. Okay, I'm climbing behind you, Lillo. You see you and 1,660 feet. Okay, you climb back again. I will do the same. Captain Bios, good evening, very good evening. Welcome to this flight today. How are you, Captain? Happy to see you. Thanks for answering in Discord, of course. A big pleasure, really big pleasure. Also, Speedy, thank you to be here. You are always with us, and it's really appreciated. Okay, the altimeter is 2986. I don't know if here we use the altimeter or the QNH like in Europe. I don't know. I love the Cessna 152, a fine choice, Lillo. Hai visto, Lillo? Hai trovato altri fan del Cessna. He's every time in work. He's busy, Lillo, today. When he flying VFR, he's always busy until from the startup until the shutdown. The most part of the time he uses, of course, the trim to stabilize the pitch of the aircraft. And if the aircraft have the trim, a good trim, a good programmed trim, Lillo have no problem to fly in that way. Perfect takeoff yet again. Yeah, today it was a little bit much more difficult because with Cessna he had to do all the things in manual. Lillo don't have any type of assistance, and he have to do all manually. He's always busy because you need to control the aircraft every time, of course. Okay, Lillo, we see you are doing a 360. I'm behind you. I try to stay behind you, but you are really stable. This is just an example. I try to do the same 360 by the right to do the orbit, but I lose much more altitude than him. Or when I try to recover, I climb back again. Then I'm not so. I'm a little bit much more nervous than Lillo when he fly. Well, VFR require more concentration, especially with a general aviation aircraft that does not have autopilot. Exactly. And we remember always the Lillo have no joystick, and he have always he need always to switch the function assigned to his bottom. Then this is another hard work for him. But if the trim are well, a good part of the job for Lillo is done. We will add in the future a second camera, a second webcam showing just the bottom side to give you, to give to the public following the live much more idea of his movement and I don't know how to tell this. You have also the program inside actually, no? You see the program in live used by Lillo. And if we put also the image and proximity of the buttons, we are able to give you an idea, a better idea how we use this system. In the future, we try to add another webcam dedicated only for his buttons, looking only at his buttons. Voilà. What a beautiful landscape, really. Well, honestly, he is handling the Cessna really well. Yes, Ramaruk. He have a lot of hour of practice behind, of course. But as you see, is really, really stable. I'm with the NX cab behind, and I have a little bit much problem to set my trim correctly and to fly at pitch 0. The Cessna, I think the trim of Cessna is better than in this aircraft. Okay, Lilo, I'm behind you. Half miles approximately, I think. I don't have the distance. One week ago, we flew in the Hawaii, VFR over the Hawaii Islands. 2 weeks ago, we are inside the I don't know, in USA. Then one time per week, Lilo like to do a VFR community flight with all the people. This evening, we are only me and him because our pilots are actually out of home. But we will place, of course, a community flight during the week, also in the future. And also, we want to invite some of our some followers. If you have some idea for the legs or some flight bash trip, you can. Yeah, you can tell us. We are really happy also to find some suggestions for the next flights. Okay. I'm in formation flight actually at your left hand side a little. A bit much more. I need to set my speed a little bit faster than you. Okay. Genève to Samedan is quite nice if you fly through the Alps or Zurich to Samedan also. Ah, yes, sir. We have the land in Samedan. I don't know, 4, 5 lives ago. We do Genova, Lima India Mike Juliet, Samedan. And Lilo do a very beautiful final approach in manual. We are arrived just in time before the night coming. Samedan is amazing. Another good approach is the Sion, the Massera Golf Sierra. If you have special weather conditions. In Switzerland is also very beautiful, the Lima Sierra Zulu Charlie Air Nav Alpha, thereafter VFR circuit for final on the runway 24 or 06. Yosh, Lima Charlie. Or Ramaruk, if you are fan of Yankee and Zulu flight plan, you have to fly to Sun and Lima Sierra Golf Kilo. You have to do an VFR arrival and VFR departure. Then if you fly in IFR, you can do a pickup. And it's really interesting airport. You are inside the mountains and the runway is really short. You can check Lima Sierra Golf Kilo, Sun and Stad Airport. Is one of is my personal hub. In Switzerland, my hub in the virtual airline is Bern, Lima Sierra Zulu Bravo and Sun and the Lima Sierra Golf Kilo. Then I'm really a fan. I fly a lot. I flew a lot of times with the business jet. Then I prefer these types of airport and this type of flights instead the normal one, like 737, big airports, etc., etc. Oh yeah, I did a flight also there at Stad. It was fun indeed. Yeah, Stad is one of my preferred airports. I love Stad. It's really hard. You need to have a good waiter. It's not during the years. Sometimes, a lot of times, you don't have the condition to land to the party, and it's special. Yes. I see the landscape are really beautiful. È vero, Lillo? It's a very beautiful landscape and scenery. Went to Gruyere Airport also during winter. Wow, Gruyere is amazing. You can buy some piece of Gruyere cheese also, because it's the valley where the cheese are product. Typical Gruyere is really typical place in Switzerland. I visited this city, the village a lot of times in my life, also the lake. I really love this side of Switzerland. The nature are really beautiful, the colors, people are clean, the city also are really clean. It's a different mentality, and I think Swiss people have much more respect to the nature, to the city, in his life, much more than Italian people, for example. This type of education. Of course, to get some good cheese. Exactly. Exactly. Lilo, today I have buy a tea from Morocco. Then come si dice marocchino? The marocchino. I love the Maroc tea, to drink some Maroc tea sometimes in the summer. I'm going tomorrow by car at Gruyere. We'll take some picture. Wow! Where you live, Maroc? You are in Switzerland, actually. You live in Switzerland? Because I have lived in Switzerland at Biel and Lausanne for a lot of times in my life. Because I'm half Swiss. My mom was Swiss, and I have also double nationality, Italian and Switzerland. Yeah, Geneva to be precise. Grew up there. I'm still there. Ah, I have a license for day and night for this type of aircraft. You are flying this plane really like a pro. Wow, Captain. You have the real license, the real PPL. Cool. We don't know you are an ERL pilot. Flying in the night is really amazing. Ah, Ramaro, you live in Geneva. Cool, alors tu parles français, sans problème. On peut parler français avec toi. I joined not Geneva, but I joined the Neon. A lot of time I joined the Neon Open Air, and also I have worked inside the Montreux Jazz Festivals. When I lived in Biel, all the days I go to Montreux to work. And I lived also in Lausanne, and I have really enjoyed to live in Lausanne. It was an amazing city. A lot of girls, a lot of people, a lot of fun, a lot of disco, pub. I love so much. Oui, c'est ma langue principale. Ben oui, côté Genève, c'est clair qu'on parle français. Moi aussi, je suis du côté français, généralement. Donc, moi, je suis originaire de Châtillon, qui est sous la commune de Oron, au nord de Lausanne. Only for single prop engine and sailplane. Yes, but you have the possibility to fly in real. Me, I don't have I'm not a real pilot, captain. Cool. It's really cool. I think the night flight was the best. Also the sailplane, if you have the good thermic, you stay in the air during hours and hours. It's really amazing. Lausanne is a beautiful city, I agree, yes, I love. You know how to have fun in Lausanne. If you want to have fun in Switzerland, you're young and you want to have fun. I think Lausanne and Zurich was the best cities. Tu connais Lausanne, Ramarouk? Le Flon, le côté Le Flon où il y a tous les discos, tous les pubs. Là, c'est la place où je me suis amusé le plus dans ma vie. Surtout avec les filles. And Captain Beers, you are in Finland, if I'm not wrong. How is to fly during the night in Finland? Lausanne Flon, oui, j'ai vécu 2 ans là-bas quand j'étais à l'EPFL. Ah, ok. Moi, j'ai aussi fait une année d'école dans le temps, j'avais fait 9e. Alors, tu connais, putain, c'est magnifique, j'adore ça. Moi, j'adore le Flon. Moi, j'habitais en haut, le Tour de Valmont, en dessous de la Sala. Donc, j'en avais au moins pour 25 minutes à pied. Quand j'étais bourré, c'était un peu difficile de revenir à la maison, mais c'était magnifique. Ah, qu'est-ce que je me suis amusé au Flon, c'était incroyable. Monstre bien organisé, ça oui. Et tu as fait l'EPFL, donc l'école professionnelle. Cool. Non, moi, dans le temps, quand j'ai fait l'école en Suisse, après je suis revenu en Italie. Et j'ai continué ma vie en Italie au niveau de l'école et du travail, mais j'ai mal fait. Mais j'étais seul, donc voilà, c'était pas facile. Alors une fois, on peut se trouver au Flon. Hein? And guys, in November is possible, 5 and 6 November is possible, me and Lillo, we try to join the FS weekend event over Lelystad in Netherlands. Then if anyone of you will join the event, We are really happy to meet you. We will try to join with Lilo. We need just a logistic organisation. Oui, le flon, il y a de quoi faire en effet. Moi, je vivais à la Blécherette. Ah ben, donc imagine le trajet chaque jour. Pas mal. Mais c'est bien la Blécherette, t'avais l'aéroport à 2 pas, putain. T'avais le stade aussi. Et si tu devais faire n'importe quoi, il y avait le machin des automobiles à la Blécherette. Donc, pour faire les permis, tout ça, c'était magnifique. Ouais, mais t'étais assez en dehors, ça oui. J'ai travaillé à Palinges, j'ai travaillé à Auchy, j'ai travaillé à Lausanne. Non, une très très belle expérience. Je peux pas le dire en live, mais avec les filles, putain, j'ai eu ces expériences que j'imaginais même pas de pouvoir les avoir en Suisse. Je te raconterai une fois en privé, c'est incroyable. Moi, j'étais habitué aux Italiens, mais je m'attendais pas à autant d'ouverture mentale. C'est incroyable. And you live in Geneva. In Geneva, you have one little restaurant. It's called, I think, if it's not closed, it's called L'Aperitivo. He already exists, Aperitivo. I think the name is L'Aperitivo. I'm not sure, but because j'avais en effet l'aéroport en proximité. Ah ben oui, sûrement. I have only flown once in Finland. It was in winter, so it was dark. Wow. I don't know the Finland, but if I try to imagine the Finland, I think a biggest landscape only with snow. But in the night, I think you have much more, when you have the snow, you have much more light than if you have a earth landscape. A little bit much more white, is it or not? Je connais pas l'apéritivo, après on a 1500 restaurants ici. Ok, ben au maximum, si j'ai le temps, après je te le fais, je regarde sur internet si je le trouve. En tout cas, c'est un copain de moi qui habitait ici. On a fait des écoles ensemble et puis son père il est parti en Suisse. Il a ouvert ce bistrot, petit restaurant, bistrot, mais je sais pas s'il est encore ouvert. Lui il s'appelle Tony Giuliano. Il a mon âge, 38, 37. And there is not so much lights from the ground, so navigation is hard. You have to rely on your instruments. Yes, I think you are using also a GPS, of course, no? To help yourself to your flight. Because in Italy we have a lot of city and village, a lot of VFR waypoints, but when I flew with my friends, normally he used only the GPS, then he's not so intelligent, I think. Okay, we are arriving, I think it's the capital. La capitale, Lillo? Okay, yeah, it's the capital. Wow! We see an helicopter. It's on the city now. We have so much of forest and snow cover is okay. Ah, okay, I understand. But to fly, when you fly in Finland, I think it's a little bit different. You have majority of time low temperature, ice conditions, snow conditions. then I think you have to follow and to check much more weather thing than us in the south side of Europe. Wow, very beautiful. The helicopter is here. Yeah, one helicopter is land on this tower. Off, Scott Zorro. That's really amazing. I don't know how much millions of people live here. I'm going to take dinner, we'll come back later if you are still online, if you not get flight in Japan, but all of you and see you next time, enjoy everyone. Marouk, thank you so much, merci beaucoup d'être passé, je t'augure un très bon appétit, nous on va manger après le vol, et si on se revoit pas, ben merci vraiment beaucoup d'être venu, et puis salut moi la Suisse. Si tu manges des rushs avec une saucisse de veau, ben tu peux en faire deux, je serais bien content de manger avec toi. Et voilà, ben bon appétit, merci encore à Maroc. Un gros bisou de moi et anche ciao da Lillo. Yeah, we have the one people in Switzerland. Happy for this. It's really big as this city. It's amazing what the human do. Avec plaisir, bon appétit à vous deux aussi après le vol. Merci encore, vraiment. Gros bisous à Maroc. The city are really beautiful. I have no add-ons. I think Lillo also have no more add-ons than the Azobo one. But the city are really beautiful. Bravo Lillo, you have a good idea to do some different flight in the VFR to discover places around the world. Because personally I flew always in Europe or in USA, and I forgot to discover a lot of places around the world. And this is a good way to know. Bellissimo, molto bello. Next week, Lillo, we can organize with Ocando a multi-stream event if you want. He wait you, of course. He want to list you how to do the stall approach. And we can think to collaborate with him. If you want to fly in multi-crew with Ocando, I think it was a good idea. Monkman, very good evening. How are you, mate? Hello. Today we are in the other side of the world, over the Japan. Doing some VFR flight around the Narita Haneda airport. Actually, we are over the city. How are you today, mate? I'm sorry, guys. I'm unable to do a shutout just because I'm in flight with the simulator and just behind Lillo. And it's a little bit hard to switch to the computer behind them. Okay, an aircraft is on ground actually. We will see. 51 minutes already and I miss all that. Lol. No problem, Skip. The important is you are here, then this is the most important. I don't know what is the airport at my left side. Romeo Giulia Tango Tango. Voilà, this is the second one on the main one airport, I don't know. Romeo Giulia Tango Tango then. Okay. I'll cross you a little bit. And I do a 360 to recover the position behind, sorry. Okay. Where you are, I have lose the person, I want to say. Okay, left hand side, left. Okay, 1,500 feet.
Thank you for flying Ryanair. Last
Lollo
year,
is coming.
90% of our flights arrived on time. We hope you enjoyed yours, and we look forward to
Thank you for
welcoming
flying
you aboard
Cessna
again soon.
152
Ryanair.
Ryanair.
Low
Ciao
fares,
Lollo,
paid
benvenuto, bonsoir. Lillo, facciamo un touch and go a Giulia Tango Tango? Ti va? Okay. Then left turn heading to Romeo Giulia Tango Tango for a touch and go. Buongiorno Lollo. Ciao Lollo, benvenuto. Come stai Lollo? Come va? Che hai fatto oggi di bello? Che voli ci hai fatto oggi? What flights you did today Lollo? Okay, Lillo, I'm back again behind. Okay, we are entering on the left-hand downwind. Don't know what is the runway. I have no charts actually. We have also one runway here directly. Passato di nuovo per sbaglio. Okay, will be the final. Which runway is runway 04, if I'm not wrong. Would be runway 4, yes. I think to be first, or I am below you. I don't see you, but I'm shortly on final like you. Yeah, I think I'm first. Here's my dogs. Okay, I have an traffic departing in the other side. F18, bravo.
You know what they say, a good landing is a landing you can walk away from.
Bravo Lilo, nice touch. Okay, take me down and back. I do a 360 Lilo, trying to get the position behind you. Okay, see you now. Okay, back in formation, Lilo. Balo Clay, Butter. Hello, Balo. How are you today? Welcome. Yeah, we did touch and go on the runway 4 at Romeo Juliet Tango Tango. Today, Lilo, he's doing a VFR flight to discover this side of the world, Japan. First time also for me. Anyway, he's got to get back to work. Have fun, Lilo. Amazing flying as always, Buddha. Thank you, Balo. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, happy to see you again with us in this channel during our live. And thank you. It's very appreciated. Bravo Lillo. Bravo, bravo, bravo. Occhio. Low pass. How beautiful the airport is, really beautiful. It's the Azobo one. I have also the original one, but it's really amazing. Like a payware, really. It's beautiful like a payware, vero Lillo? È bello come un payware. Incredibile. Good evening Lillo, nice. Ciao Nuva, ciao Aisha. Antonella, ciao Jalil, è sempre un piacere incontrarti tra le nuvole, un abbraccione. Abdelatif, bravo Lillo, ciao Roberto, buonasera capo. È vero che io vedo solo le chat da una parte, eccole qua. Grazie mille di esserci come sempre. Oggi siamo in giro su Tokyo, Lillo ci ha portato al Sollevante. E andiamo a veramente a scoprire questa parte di mondo che io personalmente in tutta la mia vita, in tutti i miei voli non ho mai scoperto. Comunque, un volo molto piacevole, bravo Lillo, bella tappa. Facciamo un altro low pass aeroporto. Io ho capito quello che vuoi fare, Lillo. Ma come ci passa vicino? Eccolo. Aspetta che mi schianto io. Aspetta che mi schianto. No, no, non ce l'ho fatta a passarci. Bravo Lillo, minchia, oh, complimenti, complimenti. Aerobatic flight, mamma mia. Rabla, bravo Jalil. Scusate che lo vedo malissimo, qua devo vederlo sull'altra pagina. Bravo Jalil, toujours à la hauteur. Même plus, même plus. Sûrement plus. Bravo lì, la seconda ce l'hai fatta, complimenti. Sei un matto. Io non ce l'ho fatta perché poi sono arrivato troppo alto, dunque poi non riuscivo a richiamare in tempo e mi sarei preso il palazzo. Voilà, this is a little aerobatic side of Lillo. We are behind again on the formation. Ah, you see the runway is separate and you have to do to follow the bridge to join the airport. Cool, it's beautiful. Bellissimo. Nuovo. Amazing. A very good quality. This airport is made with a very good quality. Okay, Lillo, I try to get back my position. I lose you for a while. Just remember, Lillo do all the things using only his 4 buttons behind his head. 4 buttons are connected with a central hub woodpecker technology to the central hub. And the central hub are connected to the computer, of course, via USB. He used 2 different programs to have at disposition some macro and to have the virtual keyboard and mouse functions. But every time he needs to change the buttons assignments, then yeah, he needs a little bit much more time than us. But as you see, he's able to do all the things like a normal person using this type of aircraft or some payware like Phoenix, PMDG, Fly-by-Wire, etc. etc. I don't know if the Mad Dog will be the next aircraft for Lillo. Ah, yeah. Cosa meglio ti ho superato. Ok, we will do another touch and go, Lillo. Facciamo un altro touch. Ok. Then long final. I'm in front of you. A bit left hand side. Ah. Flaps. Runway 22, 32, 22, sorry. 22, touch and go on the ground. Take off flaps, just trim. And back again. Nyom TV1, welcome to the channel. Thanks for the follow. Welcome. Thank you so much to be here. We are reaching the 400 followers, and we are really happy to reach our objective. It was an amazing objective for us. Bravo Lillo, very good job. And if you don't know Lillo, Lillo is our quadriplegic pilot. He used the flight simulator using only his head and the 4 buttons behind, with too much more software to interface the hardware with the computer. But what he do is do it only by his head, and it's really amazing. The side of the live stream. This is what is special in our stream. We are a little bit different than the other one. And we are trying to grow the first disabled community, trying also to have some collaboration and to product or to have some plug and play system for disabled people in the future, with the possibility to play online, to be a normal gamer like all of us. Simple. Technology is here, we need only to change the gaming mentality. This is a project from the normal player to the disabled player. Then the technology is here, and we need just to construct a good system to assist these people and to give the possibility to be online in the middle of us. This is Flylillo. I'm sorry for my English. Okay, Lilo, we are flying back to Romeo Juliet Alpha Alpha to Tokyo Narita. That's correct. Not yet. Okay, and then I wait to put in GPS. I have low fuel left. Okay, up on. Where is the cross fader? Okay, left and right. Okay, I use the right. Ecco, adesso ti ho perso di nuovo, Lillo. Mannaggia. Ah, dove sei? Dove sei? Dove sei? Eccoti qua. Pangi, hola ragazzi, buonasera, ciao Miche, com'è? Che racconti, Belinda? Quant'è che non ci si vede? Stiamo facendo un voletto qua a Tokyo, in giro per Tokyo, volo VFR, volettino VFR, fatto carino con il nostro Lillo, intanto supero. Con un F-18 che sta volando intorno a Tokyo. Allora, faccio un 360 a destra. Che racconti, Miche? Che racconti, ragazzo? Che dici? Sei in vacanza? Promosso? Immagino di sì. Se ti bocciano, tu ti ammazzano. Ah, ma è vero, sei Michelangelo, ma non sei mio figlio. È vero, mio figlio è troppo piccolo per andare a scuola. Lol. Ok, sta arrivando l'F-18, Lillo. Sta portando in finale in un modo poco consono. Ti supera. Passa sopra. Guardalo lì. Bravissimo, complimenti. But this is another example of the difference from a professional pilot like Lillo and another one. Voilà, touchdown.
Well done. Smooth landing.
Tutto bene, grazie, bella Tokyo. Ho alcuni esami e l'uni, quindi sto volando poco. Bravo, bravo. Pensa agli esami che è più importante. Tanto ho investito Lillo. Una volta ti aspetto. Ah, stai liberando Lillo? Aspetta, Ok. Backtrack. Devacate also. Okay, I'm taxiing behind you again. Wow, it was difficult to take back my position, but okay. Esatto, Lillo sempre smooth, sempre, sempre. Lillo e Lillo, ovvio. Io ci ho pigliato un crepo adesso, figurati. Prima ha fatto un passaggio lì in basso passaggio aeroporto sotto l'arco, ci ho provato io, non ce l'ho fatta. A mia difesa dico che non me l'aspettavo, perché non me lo stavo aspettando effettivamente che lo facessi, pensavo fosse un low pass. Però avrei potuto correggere meglio di lui avendo un joystick a disposizione, quello sì. Perfect landing again, Lillo, da Captain Bios. Amazing landing, sorry not being in chat or watched most of the stream. We had our food delivery stolen. Well done, Lillo, for the landing. No problem, Speedy, no problem. Really, no problem. Your presence and your person are all for us then. Really, no problem. And Skip Monk can say butter landing. Yeah, Lilo is amazing for this. Also in VFR using the head, he's able to do this quality of the approach. And he don't have the same precision like a Boeing. Yeah, is a little bit much more hard. He need to be really smooth. Also when he uses his buttons. Nyom TV, hello. I don't know what you write, then thank you to be here. Bravo Jalil, veramente bravo. Very, very, very good landing. Unexpected. Now I think we have to taxi for the next 30 minutes. Another long, long, long taxi. Next time we can try an aerobatic flight. Okay, Lillo? We can talk with Dan. We organize a series of image in according with you. And you can do this in the future, I think. I think you have the skill to do a acrobatic flight. We can try. Lillo, la prossima volta organizziamo un bel volo acrobatico. If I max, how do you control the aircraft when flying manual? It's like up, down, left, right. Import, there's some macro magic going on. No, Skip, he have all the K at this position, but normally he have also Lilo have 4 buttons, but normally he use 2 buttons or 1 buttons, depend of the operations. But normally he have to select all the to assign, I'm sorry, the function of the button all the time. Then yeah, he like left or right or up or down, and between the function change you need to wait between half second and 3 seconds, depend in this as you see how much time he is, I'm sorry, where is the next command, he's in proximity to the first or not. He have also the macro system with the Joy2K, but normally is used for the to give some shortcut like gear, like flaps, or like parking brake, or other function when you need to press, example, 2K in same time. But when he fly, he have to switch every time the function of the button. Then yeah, this is one of the bugs of this system. He need too much time, because if you see the automatic selection system, he switch from left to the right. When he want to choose the vertical line, he press the buttons, he start the second system from up to down. I got it, the basic input will be like up or down, etc. Exactly, Skip. Anyway, just amazing. Have you been in a real JAA plane? Me, I'm not a real pilot, but I flew some different times in real. Lilo, I don't know if he flew in real in the general aviation. In airline, yes. Hai volato in general, no? No. Okay, then will be the next challenge for him will be to be we try to take Lilo inside a general aviation airplane. We need to know if the seat it's okay, if need some adjustment to be seated correctly, but I think he don't have problem, of course, to flow in a general aviation aircraft. We had in virtual airline different real pilots. Then in the future we can. Lillo, un giorno vai ti portiamo con Silvio. Fatima, bonsoir à vous, tout de bon réussi, Jalil. Merci, Fatima. On est arrivé, tout bien s'est passé. Donc, un applause was mandatory for Lillo. Allora, Lillo, dimmi un po' chi vorresti fare ride. We will ride channel, just stay the 30 seconds with us. I will show you also the scheduling of tomorrow. Just give me 30 seconds. I need to connect my computer to Lillo. Okay. I just recently found out it's even possible to go for an intro flight on GA plane. I booked the one as soon as I found it out, going to in 2 weeks. Wow, Skip, it is your first experience. You will enjoy GA, really. It's really amazing. And at the same time, we will show you the scheduling. Will be my first GA plane. Wow. Ci si becca sul disco. Ciao Lilo, ciao Robby, ciao Pangi, grazie mille. Will be my first DJ playing, then enjoy, really enjoy. Spanish74, very good evening, welcome to the streaming. How are you? Thanks. We are just arrived in Tokyo, back in Tokyo after this Discover flight, and we are showing you the scheduling. Then tomorrow, we have Lilo will do, I'm sorry, not tomorrow, it's 17. At 17th of July, of course, live start at 18:15 UTC or 20:15 local as always. Lilo will do a Genova-Lugano flight with the Citation Jet 4 and working title mode. Is the default citation of the flight simulator, but with the working title mode. This is really beautiful. But yeah, find out what it takes to get Lil on GA plane, and it be the community will help you with the founding at last. Yeah, we will try to do this, and we want to do also a live when Lilo will flew in general aviation, of course. Is that's mandatory for us. Then Lilo, we will ride the Shid. It's okay for you, our ATC friend of USA. Okay, then I hope to see you on 17, guys. Next 2 days we are again here. We hope you have enjoyed the flight of today, of course. And thanks really so much to be here. It was really important, really appreciated. Also, thanks to the people following us in YouTube at the same time, because we are in multi-streaming. We really appreciate your participation, and you are very kind people and very kind community. Thank you really so much. And we will raid now our friend Shid. Ok. Then, thanks again for all. Grazie mille a tutti. Merci beaucoup à tout le monde. We will see you in the next 2 days. Have a good evening. Ciao a tutti.